There are 7 main aspects of life in which it is necessary to achieve complete clarity in order to direct all your mental, physical and emotional forces to great achievements. First, values. The happiest and most effective individuals are well aware of their values, what they believe in, and what they are ready to stand for. Unhappy and unremarkable people have little understanding of their values, if they have them at all. Determining your values is one of the most important tasks you need to tackle in life. Start by making a list of the 3 to 5 values or virtues that you consider most important. And then make the decision to build your life around those values and follow them uncompromisingly. Many of the great philosophers of antiquity, from Plato and Socrates to Aristotle, identified traits that characterize exceptional people. Among them are honesty, courage, perseverance, generosity, passion, love, as well as strong family and friendships. There are dozens of values that can be used as the basis of character formation, but these are among the best, and it is for them that the greatest people are famous. How to determine what beliefs and values this or that person is actually guided by? Very simple, look at his actions and deeds, especially those committed under pressure, when he has to make a choice. If you want to understand a person's true character, observe how he behaves under difficult circumstances and under stress. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus wrote, "Circumstances do not create a person, but only allow him to understand himself." How to develop any character trait to such a state that it becomes an integral property of your personality. It's simple, follow it in any circumstances. Anything that is constantly repeated soon turns into a habit and stays with you forever. If you have decided that patience is your most valuable quality, make a decision to remain patient in any life situation. If you want to develop courage in yourself, show it every time you feel fear. If the quality of honesty appeals to you, make the decision to tell the truth in all circumstances. By constantly practicing, you program your personality to assimilate and consolidate the necessary qualities. You live your life guided not by external, but by internal stimuli, and the core of your personality is formed from the values that you believe in. If they are clear, strong, and positive and you follow them uncompromisingly, then you have a strong character and you attract people as a person. A person with clear values is usually positive, has a firm handshake, looks people straight in the eye, walks confidently, and moves purposefully. This should be your goal as well. Exercise. Make a list of the 3 to 5 most important values for yourself. Next to each, write briefly how you should behave in different situations in order to acquire this quality and state why these values are so important to you. Second, vision. Once you have established the values you will uphold and the principles you will not compromise on, build a mental image of your ideal future life around them. Imagine your ideal. To do this, you need to mentally look 5 years ahead and imagine what your perfect life would look like. What will you do? How will you live? How will your career, family, personal circumstances develop? Notice in particular how this ideal life differs from yours today. Exercise. Cut out illustrations from magazines that reflect your future ideal life. Stick them in the most visible places where you will see them every day, such as on the refrigerator or on the bathroom mirror. Constantly imagine how you will live in the future. We have already talked about idealization when we considered the issue of future orientation. The happiest and most successful people have a clear idea of where they want to be in the long run. The clearer your vision of the future, the easier it will be to make the necessary day-to-day decisions that lead you to your goal. Third, mission. What is your life mission? What do you want to achieve using your character traits, intelligence, abilities and skills? What would you like to do to improve the lives of others, in particular your family? One way to define your mission is to write an obituary that will be published in the newspaper and read at your funeral. What would you like to say about yourself and your life achievements? What will your obituary say about the impact you have had on the lives of those around you? How would you like to be remembered by people? The more clearly you imagine what people might think of you after death, the more likely you are to act in such a way as to leave a legacy behind. Exercise. Write your own obituary. Describe the person you have become over the course of your life and the qualities that have made others remember you. Think about how you should live to make this obituary true. Fourth, purpose. You must be quite clear about your purpose for coming into this world. Every person is born with a special reason. What is your purpose? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why are you going to work? Why did you create a family and raise children? What is the purpose of your life? What are you striving for? In the course of studying the biographies of more than 500 prominent people, some common features were discovered, one of which is a sense of one's own destiny, which manifested itself at a young age. These people firmly believed that they were born to do something special in order to improve the lives of others. Albert Schweitzer, Mother Teresa, Winston Churchill, Ronald Reagan, Pope John Paul V, they were all convinced that their talents and gifts belonged to all mankind. To define your purpose, you must first have a purpose. Your actions must be focused, and for this, you need to know the direction of your development. Constantly ask yourself the question, what would my life mission and purpose be if I had no limits and could be anyone, have and do anything I want? Fifth. Goals. You need clear goals and plans in every area of your life. No wonder they say that the main thing for success is goals and everything else is just comments on them. To achieve your full potential, you need to have clearly written goals, the achievement of which must be paid attention to every day. Without goals, you will wander in circles, and your many years of work will not produce tangible results. Thomas Carlyle wrote, "A man without goals is like a ship without a rudder. He will not swim anywhere, even on a calm sea. But having a goal gives him a rudder, a map and a compass. With it, he will pass through any stormy seas and reach his destination." The 7 steps to goal setting. We offer you a simple 7-step goal setting process that you can use throughout your life. First step. Decide what you want and be specific in writing. People with written goals earn, on average, 10 times more than those with no goals. Second step. Set a deadline. Write down a specific date by which you intend to achieve your goal. If we are talking about a major goal, such as financial independence, then you can set a period of 10 or even 20 years. In this case, you should set dates for intermediate goals that you will set for yourself each month or year on the way to the main goal. The clearer your goal and the stronger the emotions associated with it, the sooner you will realize it. The more positive you are in relation to the goal, the more your mental abilities will be activated. You begin to move forward at a pace never seen before. Third step. Identify the challenges you will have to overcome, the problems you need to solve, and the obstacles that will come your way. Write them down. Reread this list, identify the biggest obstacle inside or outside of you, and decide to tackle that first. It really should be some kind of serious obstacle, because otherwise you will be wasted on trifles and you will not have enough ambition to stimulate you to achieve your goal. For example, standing in traffic jams on the way to work cannot be considered a serious difficulty. Hard-to-reach goals include increasing income, building a successful business, achieving financial independence, losing weight, because they require effort, determination and perseverance, and you have no guarantee that you will successfully cope with them. The main thing is that the goal makes you strain your strength to achieve it. Fourth step. Find out what additional knowledge and skills you will need to achieve the goal. You can either buy them yourself or hire someone who has them. Remember, what you have today may not be enough in the future. To move forward, it is necessary to acquire new knowledge, skills and abilities. Whatever they are, you need to clearly imagine them and then make a written plan for acquiring them. Fifth step. Identify the people, teams, and organizations whose help and cooperation you will need to achieve your goal. Realizing big goals, you will always need the help of many people. Such tasks are not solved alone. When enlisting the help of others, do not forget to ask yourself the question, what is the benefit to them from this? People do things for themselves, not for you. Decide in advance what you will give to them and what you will take from them. If they help you achieve your goals, look in return for opportunities to help them achieve their goals. Mutually beneficial cooperation is attractive and creates a common interest. Sixth step. Make a written plan. Include in it all the elements found during the first 5 steps. A plan is a list of actions that can be put together in 2 ways. You can apply the chronological principle. What should be done first? What's next and third? Which action must be completed before moving on to the next? Make a memo in which you will mark the completed items. In addition, the plan can be built on a priority basis. What is more important in it and what is less? Apply the well-known 80-20 rule. What 20% of your actions can potentially produce 80% of the result? Train yourself to do these things first and only then take on others. Seventh step. This step is more important than all the others. Having defined the goal and made a list of actions to achieve it, arranged in chronological or priority order, immediately get down to business. The sooner you start working on a task, the sooner you can focus all your resources on it. Do something every day that brings you closer to your goal. When you wake up in the morning, think about at least one step towards your goal that you can take today. Promise yourself to do something every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, no exceptions. By working every day, you create a magical force of inertia. The law of inertia states that it takes 10 times more energy to start something new than it takes to keep going. Only by forcing yourself to constantly move forward can you overcome your inertia and find use for your own strength. Sixth. Priorities. You need to clearly define what is important and valuable to you and what is not. You are unable to manage time as such. You can only manage yourself and how you spend your time. Time management is the science of life management. This is the ability to determine the sequence of one's actions, to choose from the list of cases those that need to be done first. The choice is yours. This is the key to success. You will always have too much to do and not enough time. No matter how skillfully you organize your working day, you will never be able to redo everything. Throughout your life, you will have to constantly prioritize based on the importance of this or that thing compared to others at the moment. To accomplish something of value, you need to correctly prioritize and follow them. Seventh. Actions. Having dealt with your values, vision, mission, purpose, goals and priorities, you need to gather your will into a fist and force yourself to start implementing your plans. Throughout the book, we have explained to you the important role self-esteem plays in success, happiness, and good relationships. A key factor in self-esteem is self-efficacy. It refers to the assessment that you give to your own skills and competence in achieving your goals. The more you like yourself, the better you will succeed in life. And the more you do meaningful and useful things, the more you like yourself. Self-esteem and self-worth mutually reinforce each other. Subscribe to the channel to be aware of new videos. Share useful content with your friends and become better. With faith in each of you. To success in the shortest way with us. See you.